There's a reason NoFap feels hard. It's not just about resisting an urge. It's about transforming who you are at your core. Every man who starts this journey will face hidden tests. Most people never see them for what they are. They fail, relapse, and repeat the same cycle. But if you recognize these 9 hidden tests and pass them, you won't just stay on NoFap. You'll evolve into someone unstoppable. Let's begin. The first hidden test is the test of boredom. When the dopamine highs fade and life feels flat, your brain starts to crave stimulation. It whispers, "Just once won't hurt." This is your first battle. When you can sit in boredom without escaping, you're rewiring your brain for focus. Boredom becomes your ally, because from boredom, clarity is born. The man who masters boredom is the man who can master anything. The second test is the test of loneliness. In the early days, you may feel disconnected from people, from pleasure, from everything. But loneliness is not a punishment. It's an invitation. It's life asking you to sit with yourself and rebuild your relationship with your own soul. When you stop seeking comfort in screens or others and start finding it in your own company, you begin to rise. True strength grows in solitude. The third hidden test is temptation in disguise. Sometimes it's not obvious triggers. It's subtle. An image on social media, a scene in a movie, or a random thought at night. These are small cracks in your focus. The test is not to avoid life, but to train your eyes and mind to stay disciplined in the middle of chaos. Real freedom isn't hiding from triggers. It's becoming so strong that triggers lose their power over you. The fourth test is the test of relapse. It might happen. You slip. You feel like you've lost everything. But this is where the true test begins. Not when you fall, but how you rise. Many men quit after relapse because they think it's over. But relapse is a lesson, not a sentence. Each one teaches you what needs strengthening: your routine, your focus, your environment. Passing this test means transforming guilt into growth. The fifth test is the test of energy. At some point, you'll feel a surge of raw power, energy that demands expression. It can feel almost overwhelming. This is the energy that once got wasted. Now it's yours again. But if you don't channel it, it will consume you. Use it. Lift weights, build something, create art, study, lead, move. This test is about direction. Can you convert raw energy into purpose? That's where transformation begins. The sixth hidden test is the test of ego. As your confidence grows, the ego tries to creep in. You start to feel superior, proud, maybe even judgmental. You forget that NoFap isn't about being better than others. It's about being better than you were. This test reminds you to stay humble. Discipline without humility becomes arrogance. Humility keeps your progress real. Remember, a lion doesn't roar to prove it's powerful. It simply knows it is. The seventh test is the test of consistency. The honeymoon phase of motivation fades. The hype disappears. Now, it's just you and the grind. No one's watching. No one's clapping. This is where most men fall off. Not because they lack strength, but because they lose purpose. Passing this test means doing the work when no one sees. It means showing up for your own future, every single day. That's how self-respect is built. The eighth hidden test is the test of desire transformation. Eventually, you'll notice something deep shifting inside you. Your desires evolve. What once tempted you starts to feel hollow. You begin craving growth, success, peace, and purpose instead. But this transformation doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you nurture your mind. Feed it with wisdom. Surround yourself with purpose-driven energy. This test is about alignment. Are your habits matching the man you want to become? The ninth and final test is the test of spiritual awakening. This is not about religion. It's about realization. You begin to see that your energy is sacred. Life starts to feel interconnected. You understand that your thoughts, your discipline, your energy, they shape reality. This awareness is powerful. It's when NoFap becomes more than a habit. It becomes a lifestyle. You stop chasing pleasure, and you start creating meaning. These are the 9 hidden tests of NoFap. And every man on this journey will face them in his own way. Some will fall and rise again, others will quit before discovering what was waiting on the other side. But those who stay the course, those who face every test with awareness and persistence, will experience a transformation so deep it changes everything. You'll notice your energy shift, your focus sharpen, your voice deepen, your presence strengthen. People will feel something different about you even if they can't explain it. That's not magic, that's power reclaimed. But remember this, NoFap is not a challenge to win. It's a way of life to live. It's a declaration that your energy, your attention, your seed, your mind, they belong to you, not your impulses. Every day you choose discipline over desire, you're building a man who cannot be broken. So, when the next test comes, when boredom hits or temptation whispers, smile. Because that's not the end of your journey, it's the next level of it. You're being tested, not to show your weakness, but to reveal your strength. You're not running from pleasure, you're running toward purpose. You're not giving up something, you're gaining everything. This journey will change you. It will strip away the noise and rebuild your soul from the ground up. And when you pass these 9 tests, you'll understand one simple truth. You never needed external pleasure to feel alive. You only needed to remember the power that was always inside you.